Stop playing with us. It's all dog around this mug.
Turn the volume off of that. You can look on your phone, but turn the volume off, please, sir.
All right, done.
All right. We appreciate you tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe on the video while you're here. If you've been living on a rock for the last week, we got your sports news and update for your week. Catch you up.
Shout out French Montana.
I could definitely do
we got our weird takes and opinions.
You just showed him a muscle up?
Yeah.
We're the Weird Ones Podcast. And this
He'd be so annoyed.
is the Chris Sports Rundown. Shout out to Chris. I'm Chris. Best in the business. Longest intro in the game.
God damn
But
it,
it's all
Chris. You ain't lying.
Oh, you see this guy? See
All
this
right,
guy?
we're going to start things off with the
Number
NBA.
one bullshit guy.
You know what I'm doing over here, man. Mind your business.
Man, Johnny's shopping during the sports right now, but it's cool. We still going to bring it to you.
What you pricing, my dude?
Nothing. I'm buying it. I'm passing.
He passed the price. It's bought. It's in his cart.
What we get, bro?
I need some bands, man. I need some bands.
Some bands. Resistance bands? Nah. Oh, bands for your watch.
Bands will make them
Bands will make them dance.
Hey, you don't like that band? I like that band.
Nah, it's cool,
Shout out
but
to
I want to
Johnny.
get
He
like
got
a
the
more.
Ultra.
You got the orange? Did any come with the
Nah,
orange
it
joint?
didn't come with the
Man,
orange.
Johnny
It came
got
with
the
this one.
Ultra, you know.
But I
Big
got-
money
Motherfucker
bands
there.
over here, yeah.
As soon as them
But I wanna
feds hit,
get
I'm
one,
getting
so
it.
when I
Get
go
that
out,
too, bro.
Tomorrow,
So fast.
you get it tomorrow?
pull up.
Pull up. Let's go. We could do
I
that
need
as
that
a
new
pod.
phone first, though.
But anyway, like I said, we just talking about the NBA.
Yes, we are.
We
You
had
don't want to start with the Super Bowl? Just to get
no.
out the way?
Because Super Bowl is kind of week old now. I just got a few little facts and fun stuff to drop about the Super Bowl.
Okay.
We don't talk about that too much, but that's later in the episode. Right now, we're talking about the NBA, the All-Star festivities.
Europe.
We had All-Star Weekend Saturday edition.
Salt Lake City.
Boo.
It looks beautiful, though.
Was Salt Lake boring?
Every time I think of Salt Lake, I think about jump humping.
That's fair.
The Mormons?
Yeah.
That's
Shout
fair.
out to God's Loophole. Was that episode like 63 or something?
Don't make me lie.
But that's a classic episode. Y'all go through the list.
That episode will be linked in the bottom of this description.
That was a classic, one of our classic joints. You know.
Back when the Sports Rundown was a part of the actual show.
Yeah.
He branched off and wanted to be a star role.
He think he's Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
He did just leave him, right? He just left him high and dry. Like, they're not doing nothing.
Senorita. That's the lead single on Justin Timberlake's first album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
In the
Cry Me
parking
a
lot.
River, too.
That was classic.
Boo-hoo.
Classic.
So is this the music or this sports?
I don't know. I'm just confusing at the moment.
It's a fusion pod.
We also got the corner. You can tune into that, too, you know.
Ain't nobody watch that shit.
Not this week, but
No, nobody watch
Y'all
that.
out.
Y'all tune in if y'all like, man.
I'll tell them y'all like. If not, then forget it.
We down. We down.
We down bad.
We down bad.
Help us. We need some CPR.
It's all right.
Resuscitation.
That's all right. We be back.
all
Trying
right.
like get the fuck on.
I know.
I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
7%.
All right, what we
man.
talking about
Whatever,
here?
bro.
Basketball. Let's
That's
go.
2% that fast. I need you to.
I had to
Google
turn my
something.
brightness.
Hey,
back
it
down.
costs a lot to buy shit, nigga.
It do.
You buy it off
Literally.
Amazon? Oh, you went to Apple, my nigga? Oh, my nigga bought them straight from Dolce & Gabbana.
Y'all
What
good?
are we doing here? What
Nah.
are we doing here?
I'm just
I don't know. We.
filling the air till he start talking about some sports, man.
I already said we're gonna start with the NBA All-Star
Let's,
Weekend.
let's start the shit.
All
Start
right.
the show.
We had a 3-point contest. Did y'all watch that? Did y'all watch the
Seen some
All-Star
clips of it.
Saturdays?
I saw some clips. here
Dame
and
Time,
there.
my man, shouting out Dame Time. That's his boy.
My dog.
All right. We had Damon Lillard. He won the 3-point contest.
Damian Lillard.
Dame Lillard, short like Christopher, Chris. You know, it's kind of like that.
I thought you said Damon Lillard. Okay, just one. From
Davidson, start him.
Weber State.
Yeah. who was what 30 minutes they said from Salt Lake from the arena.
Yep.
It was, so he had his little jersey, he had his college jersey on when he shot in the finals.
It ain't no little jersey. He got that mug retired, bro.
And it had dollar on the back,
It was just weird.
so it was not official.
Yeah, because it wasn't dollar in college.
When he was in college, it was not. It definitely said Lillard on the
Because
back.
Dame probably didn't have no dollars back in college.
He didn't want no.
Penny. That's probably Penny.
It was,
so?
but it was under the table then. It wasn't no NIL, so
Yeah.
you know. But
Yeah, it was definitely. He was
But,
definitely doing something.
Lillard won it. His jump shot. I like his jump shot. His jump shot is extremely pretty, but like it's weird that he jumps. Sorry, pause on that. But but
Extremely pretty.
When Chris like, oh shoot it.
but it's like, but he like no.
I think I got
fucking
his
hands out your
got his
pocket.
dry erase marker on there. Like, look at the fucking
But
angle.
you know, as a jump shooter myself,
Oh my
I look into things like that. But it's kind of weird that how he jumps when he shoots, he jumps off to the side. So it's kind of like, you know, like they teach you to jump straight at the basket, but he's jumping off to the side, but he's still canning these threes like crazy.
He still what?
He
Canning
perfected
these
it.
threes. He perfected. I mean, he has. He did his thing. He actually made what? He made that last money ball at the last second
To win?
To win
26
it. Yep.
points, yep.
So, but he didn't point at the watch.
Who did he play in the finals?
It was Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hield. So both Indiana Pacers in the finals. Also had Halliburton. It was kind of crazy because I never noticed it, but he shoots like that robot that they made.
It's weird, bro.
Like Sean Marion.
It's like he was.
I know he got
It's like
away.
he
I've
was
seen
pushing
him.
the
Tyrese
ball,
Halliburton,
bro.
like-
They
it's
were
like-
saying that was a knock on him coming into the league. They were like, he's never gonna get that jump shot off.
But it's so dope. It's such a quick release. It's crazy, but like it looked just like that robot that they had shooting.
Yeah,
Like
that mug was like,
he throwing darts, but he was knocking them.
yeah.
But he's a good player. We talked about that before, right, Wendell?
I got a question. How do they determine who's going to be in the 3-point contest? Do they just ask a bunch of players?
Well, they show stats. It was 3-point percentage.
Yeah.
It was catch and shoot, straight jump shot, and just your overall percentage.
I mean, Jason Tatum's like what 6th in the lead in 3-pointers, and he didn't do so well. Julius Randle was
Did y'all
building
see
a house.
That's
bro.
my question. Like, how in the fuck did
Did you
Julius
see his
Randle
kids
get
start
in there?
crying when
Well,
he was
Julius Randle
shooting?
was the filling at the end for somebody couldn't make it, and he filled in for him. But whatever.
It would seem to me that you go every year like Steph, Clay, maybe Lillard.
Well,
But
Steph's
then it'll
hurt.
get old. Well,
Clay.
Lillard announced his 3-point contest retirement after he won.
Clay definitely should have, because I mean he's coming back. He's been lighting it up lately the last few weeks.
I don't think it would get old though. If you had like, because then anybody
It'd
else
be
is like the
extremely-
challenger trying to knock them off every year.
It'd be extremely competitive with those three.
Exactly.
It always has, but it has been though with them in it.
It just seems like a lot now. It seems to me like the all-star, like Tatum. I never thought of Tatum like, man, he's a knockdown 3-point shooter.
I think Tatum
He can shoot the
I
three,
think-
like I
I
said,
think-
Can, but it's just not. When
he's
I think
sixth
of a
in the
3-point
league.
shooter, I don't think of Tatum.
He's 6th
I
in the league.
think
in
Tatum was
3-pointers
more of
made.
a driver. If I had a picture of if I was to imagine a Jason Tatum highlight, is him driving the lane and dunking or pop shot. I don't
I
see
think
him
of Tatum. I'm
shooting.
thinking, oh, he should be in a dunk contest.
Yeah, and I mean John Moran, he said that he's not going to do the dunk contest, but so a lot of the
That's some
superstars.
whole shit.
That's
don't like to
crazy,
do
bro.
Like that's some whole shit.
The dunk contest, shut up. I'll wait, but the dunk contest would have been a lot better with John Moran in there.
But
Absolutely.
we moving along.
It would have been more exciting.
We're moving on to the dunk contest. Matt McGlung was the winner.
I thought that was pretty cool.
It was cool. It was fun. I really liked it this year. But just because of the fact that they all were making their dunks on the first try. And
Which was
like I
nice.
said, that
It
makes
was
it more
nice.
exciting because it's like after you see the dunk, it's kind of like, okay, I've seen the dunk already. Now I'm just waiting for you to make it.
Yeah.
So when you hit it on the first try, it's definitely more exciting.
It
And a
makes
lot
it
of them
way
were
more
hitting
exciting.
on that first try. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's cool. Trey Murphy did well as well. Shout out to
Shout
as
out to
well.
as well. Yeah.
You know,
As well, for sure.
We left that in 2021.
we did.
We made you retire that.
So what are your thoughts? No, I did like the creativity.
Hold the fuck up. Did you ask us? What are our thoughts? Go,
Hold
and
on.
then proceed to go back to your
Hold on. Read the small trademark. This is the Chris.
Oh my God.
That nigga said a small trademark.
You look over like, did you hear this?
So, but no, what I was gonna say before I was really interrupted is that Trey Murphy. I liked how he started out at the beginning. It was a few. I mean, you can only get so creative now. They've pretty much done almost anything you can do in the dunk contest physically. as a human. You know, without
without
being an alien or something.
That one white dude with the different color hair, he's nice, bro. He's not in the NBA, but he do some crazy shit.
Oh, I've seen that guy.
That guy's crazy.
I don't know
What
who
is that dude's name? I know you're talking
He's a
about.
professional dunker.
Yeah, he's
dude.
a professional. That
I
dude
was
was
like,
nice.
Is that a thing?
I remember Shaq was like, "You ain't got shit."
He was
You
like
up
the
there, did
first
something
person to do
crazy.
the peekaboo, where he threw it behind his back and then caught it on the other side.
Yeah, that dude is nice.
Look, I'm gonna say this. No disrespect to anybody else in the dunk.
Jordan
contest.
Kilganon or something like that.
I have no idea. I know he looked like my nigga.
He got a
Levi
dunk.
that
He got a
Chipotle
dunk
with.
package on 2K.
What would
That's
be
all.
y'all like if they said, "Hey, you can put together the dunk contest, pick the players in the NBA. What's your lineup? What they got? 5,
I think it was just 4 this year.
4?
I don't know. Jordan Kilganon. That's his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it only 4?
It was only 4.
I think it was only 4. You're right.
So if they said, "Hey, you put together the dunk contest, who you going with?"
Like
I'll put-
today's game?
Right now, this,
Obviously, Ja's
no,
number
this
one.
year for the NBA All-Star Weekend, they said, "Chris, you in charge of the dunk contest. Pick your players."
Ja's number 1.
Ja,
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards. I'd resurrect and Aaron Gordon. I'd get him to do it.
Yeah.
And
I mean, you can do Levine if you're gonna do him.
if you do Levine again, yeah.
See, I throw Zion in there.
I was thinking Zion myself.
Zion's never healthy. At
He'll
this
mess around
time of
and
the year.
die in the dunk contest. He said,
think he
he
would
actually
be like-
said,
If Zion got in the dunk contest, it would be exciting.
I think
he said he would
be.
love to do the dunk contest, but he's never healthy around the All-Star
like
break.
like Zion can do some pretty impressive shit for somebody his size.
Yeah,
So
It was
got a little of that
like,
Nick in him.
Throw LeBron in there.
He's a. I ain't gonna call him a coward, but he had plenty of opportunities.
He
to do the
sure
dunk
did.
contest.
he was on John Morant's
I
page.
feel like
It's
that's like, God
If
damn.
if LeBron should have did it when he was in the Heat, in those years, that was prime LeBron.
I think he
he
could
could
still
have did it younger too.
Yeah, like he could have did it with the Cavs.
Yeah.
The first stint.
I mean, Jordan did it in his
He could have did
his
it
second
like his
year or
first year
something
after
like that.
high school. Honestly,
Oh yeah. You said what?
I mean, Jordan did it in his second year? One of
I thought
those
he
with the
did it
gold
as a
chain?
rookie year.
Yeah, it might have been.
I don't know. I feel like that's a big knock for me. Like, bro, why don't you do dunk? I know it don't mean shit, but goddamn, man, come on.
I mean, you get 100,000 to win.
You don't give a shit about it.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
You
just
probably
kidding.
donate that to a school.
Brown a billionaire, so. But as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Trey Murphy, he started out with the. He passed it to himself and act like it was a bad pass.
That
So he
was
started
hard.
dribbling around,
No, that
and then Alvarado came out and stole it with this, his key move that he always does, the Grand Theft Alvarado, as they call it.
Yep.
I thought that was pretty creative. And then he threw it off the glass to him, and that was nice.
I thought it was Drake when he first did it. I'm like, is that
You
Drake?
thought it was Drake.
I thought it was Drake.
Well, that's crazy.
Light skinned braids. Thought it was Drake.
His braids are way too long to be Drake.
They was tucked
He
in
got
his
hang
hoodie,
time.
bro.
Drake could have. I mean, Jimmy Butler had locks. for
No,
him.
That's
nigga,
true.
Drake's.
You right.
Drake came out with them dreads. I'm not dreads, but them braids, and it was just like, where did them shits come from, bro?
Stacy's on Crenshaw. I don't know.
Shit
So
came out of nowhere.
we had Matt McGlone. He did the
540.
540 that they said. That
was
was kind
cold.
of nice.
was
What other dunks stood out to you guys?
Shit, all of Matt McGlone's. No,
Bro, that first one he started out with was
the
nice.
second,
Where
the
he cleared
second
the
Trey
dude and
Murphy
touched the
one.
backboard.
He cleared the two dudes.
And then
Yeah.
hit it off
Hit
the
the
backboard.
hit the backboard and then hit it.
Yeah.
Hit the reverse. And then I like Trey Murphy's when he threw the oop to himself. Oop to himself through his legs. Bam. That was
And then he
nice.
had the one that Jay Sean Tape helped him with.
Yeah. It was cool. The finals was the best part, but it was good.
Jericho Sims,
Trash.
pretty good player, but he was kind of trash. I liked where he was going with the double Vince Carter, but he actually only got like his left wrist in there. and
Yeah,
not
then
his
he
whole
just
arm.
like slid it in there.
Yeah, he kind of slid in everything. And then the second dunk,
He
did
did the
it
fucking
again.
same thing.
But he,
Double Vince.
it was. I mean, it was taking a page from Vince Carter's.
Was
book.
that? Is that what you named it, or is that what they called it?
That's what it is, bro. Vince Carter put his arm
Vince
in the
Carter
rim.
put his arm in the
I
rim.
didn't know
That was
Vince
the first
Carter
one.
put his arm in the rim.
You didn't
But
watch
then
that
it-
dunk contest? That's
No,
one
I'm
of the most
asking.
iconic
Like,
dunks.
is that what they called it, or is that just the name you made up for it? The double Vince Carter.
I mean, that's what I just made up for because
Okay.
he put two arms. I mean, Vince only put one arm in it,
I'm
but
like, no, Vince put his arm in the
he
rim.
attempted to put two, but he only put like his left
But
wrist.
then
in
he
there.
goes up there for the second one, puts one arm in there and takes a fucking paper down.
But he
It's
actually-
got 50 on it. Like, no, nigga, that's the same shit.
He actually grabbed the net to pull himself up. It was like, I mean, Jericho Sims is what, almost 7 foot. You don't need the net, grab the net to grab you up, pull you up there.
Just because you're 7 feet don't mean you can still jump up there.
I mean, that's true.
Oh, Let's go back to the celebrity game. Did y'all watch the celebrity game?
No.
I didn't
I
watch
saw
the
some
celebrity.
highlights.
Fucking
I
DK
saw
Metcalf
highlights,
was
yeah.
dunking all over
yeah.
everything.
Well, I'd expect that. Like, dude's a freak.
Yeah.
He had that viral video that went viral before the game, him jumping crazy.
That shit was
I don't
nuts.
think that was real. No fucking way.
They said he was drug tested today.
What did he do in this video?
You didn't see the video?
I
where
put
this
it in
nigga
the group
jumped?
chat. Say this
Like,
nigga got
let
an
me pull
8-foot
it up.
vertical.
Yeah.
It looked like he was
I'm
flying.
gonna show you and you tell me what
Let
you
me
think.
see. Let me be the judge.
But yeah, he also had a couple of dunks in the game. He won MVP. He had like 20 points, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks in the celebrity game.
Okay, y'all just keep
Bing!
keep chatting. Keep
Can we
chatting.
bing that?
I guess we'll bing it.
Okay.
Hold up.
He's evaluating the video
Let
at
me
the
see that one
moment.
more time.
Let me get you some brightness. So you
Well, I
can
mean, we
really
knew DK was crazy, but that jump was
Just watch,
wild.
man.
It looks photoshopped or whatever. I mean,
I can't tell,
Hold
bro.
on. Let me one more run that back.
I can't tell. I think it's really him, bro.
but
I'm looking at this Twitch sign or whatever on the back wall.
he did make an IG post today saying that he was drug tested today.
I would drug test his ass too.
Yeah.
I mean, what is that? Like a 4 foot, 5 foot vertical?
I mean, that's a record. Guinness Book of World Records might as well be in it.
That's incredible, bro.
Yeah. I mean, but if there was a person to do it, he would be the
I don't
person.
know. I mean, I
right?
wouldn't be
don't know.
shocked.
He's a freak athlete, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wasn't it
Think he
a
can jump over
quarterback for the
Lambeau?
Cowboys that broke the long
Think he
jump
can
record?
jump over a Lambo?
Yeah, Lambo's got low profiles.
Oh, you been
did,
pricing those too, my
Could he
nigga?
jump over a Jeep Renegade? though?
Yeah, like that nigga jump over a Bronco. Shit.
What did Kobe jump over?
A Lambo.
That's why I asked.
Oh, he
Could
did?
jump over a
Yeah,
Lambo?
it's got a low
R.I.P.
profile.
I can
though.
jump over a Lambo. Come on.
Man, god damn it.
I'm
You can
serious.
barely jump
You
over this
can't.
table,
I
nigga.
can,
Bro,
how
you
tall
would-
I think a Lambo is?
Bro, you would hit that glass and roll off like in the movies.
How tall do you think a Lambo is? Like about
Six.
yay high?
It's,
Six
it's,
foot?
it's got a low profile.
It's 6
no.
foot.
A Lambo is 6. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You stand up taller than a Lambo, man. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
Lambo's probably 5 feet tall.
I'm like
Are
6
y'all
foot.
fucking
I don't
serious?
even know if
On a
it's
good
that
day, I'm
tall.
6 foot tall. So
Okay, let's call it 4 foot.
Let me just find out, man.
Bro, when you stand
niggas
next to a
crazy.
Lambo, is it like right here to you?
I've never stood next to a Lambo.
Facts.
A Corvette.
Oh, Corvette's probably 3 foot. 3.5, 4 foot.
I mean, I don't lie on the
So
pod,
then when you look at a Lambo and a Corvette, you be like, that Lambo's way fucking
No,
tall.
it's not.
Corvette or a Corvette.
Corvette.
You said Corvette.
Corvette.
I'm like, the Lambo is 45.87 inches.
Tall.
So it's not even 4 feet tall.
Oh wow, that is pretty short.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
That's
God
right.
bless you, brother.
That's right at
He
you.
said the fuck?
Hey, I had to sneeze, bro. Excuse me.
Hey, how tall y'all think that railing is right there? Like, you think that's 4 feet?
That's right tall as you, Lindari. Back to back with a Lambo.
No.
Can you jump? Can you box jump onto that?
You cannot.
Can I what?
Can you box jump?
I pulled it.
That nigga probably tiptoe hit that mug.
I don't know.
Flat on
I don't
his
know.
back.
Do I got a 4 foot box jump in me?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
You
man.
got a 4 foot belly, my nigga. I don't think so.
I could probably get a 4 foot box jump though.
You got a
I feel like I
4 foot
could.
belly? You pregnant?
Fuck no.
Said you got a
Don't put that
4
on me.
Who put penis in you?
Oh, shit.
You asked
Y'all
the man
some-
if he was pregnant. You asked the man if he was pregnant.
Hey, Jermaine put a meme on Instagram this week.
Shout out.
Chick was like, my throat's hurt. He said, hit them kids is fighting in your throat.
Jermaine put some wild stuff up there.
He does.
Jermaine, I told you I like Jermaine. I
That
think
shit was funny.
All right, man. We still with the NBA real quick, man. We moving along.
I
Do you have any other dunks y'all wanted to talk about?
I didn't see it. I just seen the
Look,
highlights.
I think they should adopt my format where they put all these dunks in a damn jar and let them pick one.
That
out
would be
and
cool.
they
That
gotta
would
do
be
that
cool.
dunk.
You're right. You're right.
I feel
think
like
that
the
would be
dunks they
cool.
do, they probably practice before the contest.
But I thought this was good.
It was good, but I mean, you can always be better.
It was still creative. That's when the creativity is gone. Like it was losing it there, but now I feel like they picked it up this year.
Also, like bring a college player in too, like make them step this shit.
I mean, they tried. They tried to bring a G leaguer into it, but he ended up getting signed a week before the thing.
well, I mean, a college player's not getting signed because he's in college. So,
Yeah.
but if they can go get like the best high school dunker, the best college dunker, and then get some NBA players, and then like y'all pick a dunk out of hat, that'd be cool.
Did you see the Rising Stars little tournament? Did you watch that?
That was creative.
I
They-
watched the skills challenge.
Nah, the
That was
Rising
kinda
Stars, they
boring.
did like a tournament where everybody, like, it was like 4 teams.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
But one of the teams was a G League team. They did do that. McGlung played on that team,
I ain't
actually. Yeah. They got whooped by, like, Candace Parker was like, this is where you can see his levels to this.
McGlung got whooped in that game.
They lost because they were only playing to like 40.
No shit.
Yeah, they were only playing to like 40. They ended up losing like 28 or 29 to 40. But you could just tell, like, Josh Giddey was on the other team. And
On
he
the
was
Rising Stars or
the Rising Stars
okay.
team, and he was out there killing.
I
them.
did briefly see that Josh Giddey had a blue fur coat that he wore to the thing, and they talked about that. He said it was custom. He was mic'd up.
Yeah,
And
he was mic'd up while he was playing.
Yeah, he was talking while he's running the offense.
Yeah, he was mic'd up while he was playing. They did that with Jose Alvarez too.
Yeah.
He was
Alvarado.
that nigga, man, the Mexican guy.
That's cool. I like that though.
They had him mic'd up while that's why they heard him say they heard him make the bet with Donovan Mitchell they would hit the game winner. He was
Last
like,
shot. If they give me the ball, last shot, I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make how much you want to bet, and he was like 100.
And they had players mic'd up for the XFL. I thought that was kind of crazy.
Throw a regular person out there too. Like
To do what?
in the Rising Stars. You know everybody like Chris, like I could score 10 points in the NBA.
A Joe?
like
That's
throw
their
throw
name?
him out there. Like, hey Chris, here you go.
I'd
They don't do like a tryout
I
for the
definitely-
no,
Joe to
he's just
play?
on the Rising. He's like
I'm
on that
saying
G
like
League
you have to
team.
do like a tryout
would've-
with the world, like with
Yeah.
everybody, like whoever win this
And then
this
you go
tournament,
get cooked
you
by
to
the
be
Rising Stars.
I definitely would have did better than Jason Tatum in the 3-point contest. I mean, he only scored 21.
I gotta do it.
I mean,
I gotta do it.
Like seriously,
I probably wouldn't have
serious
beat
question.
Dame, but
Has anybody in this room ever seen Chris hit 3-pointers in a row?
Hey,
never.
that's cat.
I give him that. He's
how many
a-
times we hoop?
He's an
together?
all
He's
star.
talking about a corner three.
He's an all star.
I don't
He
shoot
Homewood.
sucks from the corner.
Oh, you can't.
Now that's like a running joke I got. Like in case you,
But he get me on that wing, I'm gonna hit all day.
Put you in that hook.
So is it just the side of the room that kind of fucks you up? You can't tell where the where
Nah,
the
because
hole is
sometimes
at?
your feet can't fit there and stay in bounds.
You don't have-
feet.
you
Like,
don't
bro,
have-
How big you say your feet?
You don't
is?
have huge feet, bro.
This dude wears size 9.
Nah.
That chick that's
I wear a
refereeing
10,
got big
A
feet.
10?
Yeah.
that chick got bigger feet than everybody I know. Nigga.
Still got baby shoes.
Come on, man. All right, moving on with the NBA. We had just a few things that went on in the NBA. We Chris Paul's now third all time in assists and steals after passing Michael Jordan in steals. Only 169 away from Jason Kidd.
Oh, he can get that in another
He'll
season.
get that, but
You
Next
think he
year,
got
yeah.
another season?
Yeah, your old man balling one more year.
he's 38, so yeah, he can play another one.
Yeah.
I gotta see a couple more games, see how he moving around late in the season.
That's true. I mean, but he'll give you a good first half.
Is Katie back yet?
He's supposed to be coming back
Yeah.
after this
Not
when they
yet.
come back.
On his way. We talked about Zion briefly. Pelicans Zion Williamson, out since January 2nd already, has re-aggravated his hamstring strain and is expected to miss an additional time
That
after the
man's
All-Star
stealing
break.
money.
So,
I think they're gonna waive his ass.
no
You
way.
said what? They just paid him, didn't they?
Yeah, and that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They just gonna let him
This
sit
ain't
on
football.
the injury.
What they gonna just trade him?
It's just tough, man. Kid's talented, but you can't stay on the court.
Part of me feels like he just don't want to be there.
I feel that way too.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Part of me
I thought,
feels like he wants to play.
but then you thought that about Anthony Davis, but then he left there and he still had the same issues.
Yeah.
I feel like Anthony Davis wasn't that injured. He had that one big injury, but then he wasn't as injured as much as he is now.
It seems like when he was with the Pelicans, he had like small nagging shit that you would think like
He just
you
played
out for
along
that?
with it.
Like,
Oh,
but it's the same way now. Like you get, like they said, he do that.
he
3
wins.
weeks.
That's 3 weeks.
He grab it.
That's
Month.
3 weeks.
That's 3
Every time he
weeks.
wins.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Landed on that wrong. We also had there are only 2 teams with over 10 games over 130 points scored this season.
I'm gonna guess Dallas.
Throw out some guesses. This is surprising. The 2 are surprising.
Is Dallas one?
No.
With over how many points?
Running back?
100 over with 10 games over 130 points. Only 2
OKC and
teams.
Sacramento.
You looked at
Denver?
something, but that's it.
Oh,
Is it
for real?
OKC
Yeah.
and Sacramento?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
I know they
would've-
score, but I don't think Sacramento wins a lot.
I would have guessed the Kings. the Kings are winning.
Are they?
Yeah. But
Who's scoring all these points for them?
DeMontis Sabonis.
and
Okay, see, I can see
De'Aaron
and
Fox.
De'Aaron Fox.
And De'Aaron Fox.
What's he averaging this year?
I don't know. Let me get that for you.
Hold on, I do have the. Kings
I thought
right
Dallas
here.
had one of the best offenses.
The
in
Kings are
NBA.
the third seed in the West right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
they the Vikings.
So, but I wouldn't have guessed the Thunder. They the Vikings.
Yeah, for sure.
It's possible. Nah, the Jazz kind of are. Where are the Jazz at now? The Jazz have fell all the way to the 11th. Remember, they were the 1 seed forever.
Yeah, but they can't be the Vikings if they 11. Like,
Yeah, that's
De'Aaron Fox is putting on 25 a game this
Yeah.
year.
I feel like that's what he do every year, though.
His career average is 19.
Really?
Or 19.9, so 20.
I thought he was balling last
So he
year.
added 5 to it.
Who's scoring for OKC? I know they got
SGA.
SGA. Get it.
SGA is a baller.
Decent. Baisley? Is
They
Baisley getting
traded
20 a game?
They traded Baisley.
They traded Baisley? Who else is left there?
Chet.
Chet. I ain't seen the NBA.
Chet
player.
Holmgren watching from the side. But nah, SGA, I mean, he's hit 30s, 40s a bunch of seasons, so he's balling.
They not a threat either.
I mean, they're not a threat, but
We got to go hit an NBA game next year.
to make sure. They should have the All-Star game at the Sprint Center or T-Mobile Center.
We ain't got enough holes in Kansas City for that.
You think they got holes in Salt Lake?
Hold on. Speak for yourself.
This dude said speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself.
Boy, y'all
Oh, I'm
tripping.
sorry. I guess you's a hoe.
I hope you saying you a hole, not the other way around.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
There be some holes out of the
This
All-Star
nigga like,
game.
speak
Shout
for
out.
yourself.
Shout out to
Speak
him.
for
I'm
yourself.
fighting them off with a stick.
Y'all stupid.
I don't know if, like, what year was that where we talked about the All-Star game where they had, like, women sleeping in the back of U-Hauls and shit?
That was in like Atlanta or something, wasn't
Where
it?
was that one at?
I want to say it was Atlanta. They had the stripper bowl.
Whatever it was. But, you know, like they said, if you build it, they'll come. If we have an All-Star game, the hoes
It's
will
a
come.
field of
They'll
dreams.
fly in.
Yeah.
They'll fly in.
They're going to come here to try to find, like, a baller.
Johnny.
Nope. They not gonna find me, man.
I ain't SGA, but, you know, I can do a little, I just bought a new sink, baby.
Right, I got some new flooring for you. You know?
What you think about this nice old horror wood?
Huh?
It's vanity. This
I got some
backsplash.
epoxy in the garage.
I do. Use Quick Creek. This epoxy, girl.
It's that Quick Creek.
At Concrete. We had let me see, more stats.
More stats.
Anthony Edwards, the only player so far this season with 1,000 points and 100 steals. He's having a good season.
It's
Good
impressive.
job, Kermit.
What did you call him?
Kermit.
Kermit? Anthony Edwards is Kermit?
That's his name.
Am I missing something?
Mind explosion.
In the Adam Sandler movie, his name was Kermit.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, come on, man. All right, anyways.
Nigga John, you wasting my batteries for
Bro,
this.
5%, bro. While you playing?
Also,
Oh, shit. That's a knee slap.
Bro, what is wrong with y'all today?
This was one of them days.
Oh, man.
also, the Bucks have won 12 in a row, just a half game back from the Celtics for the 1 seed. As we move
Nice.
back into the
I can
season.
see them in the Eastern Conference Finals again.
Of course.
Yeah.
You kind of pencil them in.
Both those teams, actually.
Yeah. They actually gave their interim coach the full-time job. So really it wasn't Ime Udoka that
Wait.
was
What? The Celtics intern coach.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but Johnny got you. But Ime Udoka obviously wasn't the
So basically, y'all
Whisper.
saying Ime was just rolling the ball out there.
I mean, he had a lot of talent, so
Joe Mazzulla.
yeah.
He looked familiar too.
So they hired him on full-time.
Was he ever a ball player or anything?
I think he
I
played
don't
for Duke.
recognize that name.
I've seen that man before.
Maybe not.
Did Ime Udoka ever take another job?
Nope. He's still sitting at home with Nia Long, chilling.
I don't
think
think
he
he
chose
would
Nia
need alone.
Nia Long with somebody else now.
Who she go on a date? She went on a date with Omarion.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh,
but she
yeah.
said we not together. We just
Yeah.
chilling.
The knee is long gone.
That's a good bounce back, though.
Oh, you see what I did there?
Nia Long got that watermelon.
You think Omarion got to pull out?
Mario hit her with the watermelon.
Marion, you in your prime, girl.
All right, so we move on to the
Prime Day
NFL.
Alone was probably Friday.
Huh?
What do you think? Prime Day Alone?
Or Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince.
Both of those. And Best Man, the first one.
Yeah.
First one?
Yeah.
I'll take the jogging in Friday.
She's fine. I'm gonna bleep that out.
You gotta bleep that
Man,
out.
it's Nia Long, bro.
Yeah, come on.
She don't listen no way.
Even if she did,
That's
it's
crazy
Nia
you get in
Long,
trouble
bro.
for that, though.
Yeah, it's Nia Long, bro.
It is.
He gonna come here next week. I told y'all.
Told y'all I was gonna do.
The one time I didn't think she was gonna listen.
Look, y'all stupid.
Y'all don't know shit.
He gonna come. That's why you not married. I'm like, damn, why you need to do
You're
that?
saying whatever you want.
Oh man.
All right, so we're moving on to NFL.
NFL.
We haven't potted since the Super Bowl. So,
Congratulations to the
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs won Super Bowl 57.
Whoa, what the fuck? Y'all
Over
gonna
the Eagles?
congratulate me?
38-35. No, because you don't play for the Chiefs.
Oh, y'all something now.
What would you like to be congratulated on? How many downs did you play, my nigga?
First off, Melvin Gordon didn't play a fucking down, and he's getting congratulations in the ring.
True.
That's big facts.
He said, I was carrying, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I did more for the Chiefs than Melvin Gordon.
I say congratulations to Lindari for being a diehard Chiefs fan, man.
Carried the flag. You know what I'm saying? Front
You know what I'm
line.
saying? No
It
matter
was,
what, no matter what, you never folded.
Never
You know what I'm saying?
wavered. Never wavered. I like
Brody-
to give a speech. Can I give
Brody
a speech?
Croyle. Brody Croyle.
All right.
Tyler Thigpen.
Can you get that paper on my backpack? I wrote something.
Alexa, turn the lights
Never mind,
off.
I ain't gonna write nothing.
Can Alexa just turn on one light?
Like, put it on me.
I can.
Yeah, just turn on one light.
Yeah, give me one light so I can make a speech, man.
Hold on. Give me 2
Hold on.
seconds here.
You want this segment? You want the rest of the segment?
Hold
me
on.
get ready,
Give
man.
Lindari. It's gonna be fun. Hold on.
Opposite light, Johnny. Goddamn.
Do your thing, man.
He really gave this man a spotlight. Go ahead.
Do your thing.
Roll the Lindari Sports Rundown.
I'm gonna zoom in.
It was a hard fought year. We had a lot of haters,
Yeah.
detractors. Bart Scott, fuck you.
Dang.
He was the main one preseason.
Can't wait.
They not gonna win nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
There was a lot of people saying we wasn't gonna win the FC West because of the Broncos.
Russ
Not
Wilson.
just because of the Broncos.
Let's ride.
Oh, because they got Russ. Let's ride.
It wasn't just because of the Broncos, though. Everybody in the AFC West made moves.
Because everybody in the AFC West got better. The
Devontae
Chiefs stayed
Adams.
the same. They got worse. They lost Tyreek Hill.
Justin Herbert.
What they gonna do without Tyreek Hill? Ooh. What we gonna do? I don't fucking know. Be the best offense in the league.
He gonna
Oh, the
be
Chiefs ain't got no defense. Look at all these pass rushers in the AFC West. What happened? Ran it up on them.
This boy acting a nut.
Ran it up on them.
All right.
And then here come the Niners. Oh,
Turn the
the
light.
Niners is a contender. They can't fuck with the
The
Niners. What
Niners ain't got
happened?
nothing to do with y'all. We in the NFC.
21. Give up the sticks, bitch.
That's a regular season game. Who care about the regular season?
That's what happened. Then the playoffs came. It was like, oh, y'all want this smoke? Okay, let's go. Wop, wop, running through them. Then Philly came. Dogged them out. What they say? Oh, the field was slippery. Oh, really?
They ain't dog.
0 sacks, bitch.
You ain't dogging them out.
Did you see the lineman at the
Y'all
parade
was
was wearing
worried.
shirts that said 0 sacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah. We can turn the lights now.
Yeah, because I wanted to go over a few brief.
Okay. What you got, Chris?
You feel better?
Yeah.
So we did have the.
Next season. Can't wait.
I can't believe we gave this nigga.
When do I get the spotlight?
When
All
you
you
win the
gotta do
Super
is
Bowl.
ask, man. You know, I got control right here.
That's
Can
going to
I-
be a new feature we can use now.
Can I do that for my intros for the sport rundown from now on?
You got a light right there.
All
my
right,
guy.
cool. Appreciate you. But
Well, they can't let you have nothing.
Hey, we did it at the same time.
we did say that the Chiefs offensive line allowed 0 sacks against the NFL's sack leading defense. I think Hassan Riddick was exposed. I really didn't see that he has too many moves in his repertoire. He's pretty much all speed.
Paper Tigers, man. That's what they were. Paper Tigers.
I wanted to mention Mahomes' Paul Pierce move. He definitely.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
I thought
he
it was.
definitely sold
I
it,
thought
like-
it was. I thought it was bad.
I thought they needed to cut it off. Like, could just cut the
Like
foot off.
amputate it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought
like,
it was
my man
horrible.
was crying. He put his head on my man.
You know, you do that lean on another man.
He did, yeah. He was like, oh, it's too
That's
much.
fair.
He sold it. He sold it.
He sold
You
it.
know what though? They went in at halftime. They asked him, "Did you get like a shot of Toradol or something?" And I think he said they didn't give him a shot, but he got something.
That
I
nigga
gotta believe
didn't-
he got something.
That nigga didn't wince, limp, nothing.
Well, I mean, he came back out the second half. When you watch the game, like when he's moving around, you can see him be like a little bit. But the way he was acting the first half, you would have thought like he ain't gonna be able to walk down. They was going to do the Byron Leftwich where they got to carry him down to the huddle.
Yeah, it looked bad.
So I don't know what they gave him, but I'm sure they gave him something.
I mean, he had that. He was good enough to have that clutch run at the end. Like I told Johnny before the pod, he looked like a toddler running away. You know, after he stole something.
Oh boy, what's the dude, Bubba Dub? In my home, you possum trotting motherfucker. Ain't no way. Whatever they gave Mahomes, I want it.
I need to be on that.
He had Nick Bolton had the scoop and score. Dude, Mahomes had the scoot and score.
Yeah.
They robbed Nick Bolton, man. He should have had 2 touchdowns.
We don't know
he
what a
did.
catch is.
He did.
Was that a catch to y'all?
I thought
To
it
me,
was a catch.
to me, it was a catch.
I thought so. So I was like, this dude clearly caught it
Yeah.
and then was going upfield, but they was like, no
But
catch.
to the NFL rule, he didn't make a football move. But then it's kind of like you can catch the ball and just if you see somebody coming towards the way, you
And
catch
just
the
stand
ball
there and be
and
like,
just
it's
stand
not
there.
a catch when you hit me?
And if I happen to drop it, it's not a fumble.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's just kind of weird, like how like you can get 2 feet in bounds and then go out of bounds, not necessarily make a football move, but that's a catch.
Yeah.
But then like a nigga just standing in the middle of the field, 2 feet on the ground, you come smack him, he drop it. It's not a catch. It's like nobody knows what a catch is. I've been trying
I
to
know
figure it
what
out
a
for
catch.
long
As soon as
time.
I saw it, I was like, no, he definitely caught it because he caught it this way. Then he started trying to go this way and get his ass hit. But, you know, it is what it is. End of the day, Chiefs still won the game. So I can't.
Bolton would have probably won MVP.
That's
though,
what I'm
if
saying.
That's
he
what I
got
thought.
that.
I was like,
Most
yeah.
definitely. I thought he was
Because,
MVP at the initial.
I don't know how the
initial-
rest of the game would have went, but you get 2 on defense.
He was.
Yeah,
he was.
you get
we gotta
the
start looking at
fumble or the recovery and touchdown.
Yeah, because that would have been 2.
Yeah. And
What
then
did
he ended
Vaughn
up with
do
like
when he
10
got
more
MVP?
tackles.
Yeah, he played. I mean, he's a tackling machine.
He
but-
had over 10 tackles.
He had like 10 tackles that game.
Shit.
I mean, Mahomes,
Vaughn he had the strip fumble.
But did he recover that fumble?
Yes.
Did he
Straight
get a
took
tutty
it
for
from
that?
it. He didn't.
Okay, but I mean, he had a hell of a game too.
But he had a few more sacks after that. I think
Yeah.
I want to say like 1 or 2 more sacks. But
He
he
got
was
MVP.
causing ruckus
Yeah,
on
he was.
defense.
but I mean, Mahomes only had like 190 yards, but 3 touchdowns. Second half, he was pretty much
That
lights out.
run probably pretty much solidified it for him though. Like the 2 touchdowns were Philly. Y'all need to figure that out because that's crazy.
Nigga, the corn dog. Is that what they called it? The corn dog?
Y'all need to figure that out because that's crazy.
They
But
did it twice on you niggas.
It
That
was,
run.
well, I had that in my notes. The Chiefs played. They actually named it the corn dog, so they got they got Wasp in the last Super Bowl. Now they got corn dog.
They got the search down that says 65 toss power trap, wasp, and then corn dog underneath it.
Corn dog is nice.
So, I mean, Andy Reid explained it. He was like, "No, I mean, everybody loves a great corn dog."
He said that was
Only
actually a
him.
play that they saw worked for the Jaguars. The Jaguars ran it and it worked. So
really?
they Eric Bieniemy was watching film, was like, we got to put this in there just in case.
He said that Mahomes actually calls it in the huddle, corn dog. We run
They
a corn
saw-
dog.
So NFL films, you ever
Yeah,
watched
I saw that.
mic'd up? He did call it corn dog. It was a long ass name, but it was corn dog at the
They
end.
got the Super Bowl mic'd up out already? I gotta
Yeah,
watch
and on that play, the Sky Moore touchdown, not the Tony one where they run it the other way, but Sky Moore, they actually ran the wrong formation and they were talking about it.
Yeah,
And
he's
Mahomes
like-
was like, "Hey, they lined up in the wrong formation. I called it right, but they
He's like,
lined
I
up in the
know.
wrong
That's why I
formation."
told him motion.
Yeah, but I went with it anyway.
You know what? I gotta say though, Jalen Hurd played damn good.
he
did.
great.
He played great.
But mind you,
Running
take that
and passing.
fumble out.
Yeah.
But after that, before that, and after that, he made every throw and he made every play. Man.
I didn't think he was capable of playing that good.
He did everything he needed to do.
He did.
That fumble was huge.
It was a
Like,
couple of throws,
But you
and I was
still
like,
go
man,
in
it
a
was like weird
halftime.
throws.
You still go in a halftime up 10. Like he still,
You got to win
you
to go 10
there.
and a half.
that really changed.
And
the
then
game,
he
too,
was
though,
like,
that fumble.
no, even after that though, you know, you seen like Cam go through that and then come out and just curl up the rest of the game. You know, he could have did that, but
was
he
still
came
fighting,
out like,
bro.
I'm gonna put this shit on my shoulders anyway.
I'm still fighting.
I just need y'all to get one stop.
And he's looking at a new contract now. Talking about $50 million a year. I don't know if I do that, but shit.
So what do you guys think about the QB sneak push?
The tush push.
I seen a lot of people talking about taking it out and all that. I'm like,
I don't
stop
think
it.
so. Like, don't let them. I knew when I was watching the game, like, anytime it's less than a yard, they're running that play. Like,
But
They
you get
knew.
3 yards on it every time.
you can't get 3. They were getting about 1.5 maybe.
But it's
Because on their
guaranteed.
2-point conversion, they didn't do the play. You know what I'm saying? So they know they can't get 2.
It's pretty much guaranteed though.
It's guaranteed a yard, but yeah, like, okay, great. Don't let them get in 4th and 1.
I liked it.
That's
I
true.
think it's I like it.
It used
I'm
to
like,
be
yo,
a rule,
stop
though,
the
didn't
play,
it?
bro.
It used to be a rule.
It used to be a rule you couldn't aid the runner.
Yeah. So,
But then they took that away.
fuck it.
Because
Stop
they
it.
just
And
never called it.
I seen people on Facebook crying about it. Like, so we playing rugby now. We playing rugby. Like,
Stop
nigga,
it.
Y'all got
So they do literally
300
line up
pound
in a
niggas.
rugby formation.
Yeah,
They
but
cross their
still
arms,
though,
they
like you
cross
still
their
got
legs.
Stop it.
You got 300-pound niggas on the other side too.
Yeah,
Stop.
I knew that wasn't working. I'm watching the game like, fuck you, Chris Jones. Like, this man's just standing up.
And then he tried to go low one time, and then he was like, "Oh, that ain't working." And then he tried to jump over the next time, smack. Like
The first time they ran it, I was watching like, damn, they moved the line of scrimmage like 4 yards. Like, if he didn't go like fall on top and just go down, he probably could have walked over the bodies and kept going. But
So teams were 26-1, leading by double digits at halftime. So now 26-2. The one loss
Patriots.
was the Falcons and Patriots.
Yeah. Remember that?
They led by 18 at halftime that game.
That was a classic one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I didn't have anything to say. What was you gonna say?
Oh, so how do you think the Chiefs' offense changes now that Eric Bieniemy's a Washington Commander?
Well, we were gonna get to that, but
That's why I said go ahead.
Not at fucking all.
Not at all.
No.
anyways,
All right, that's it.
no, we'll circle back to that. Just wrapping up the Super Bowl. We had Jalen Hurts actually set 2 Super Bowl records: most rushing TDs by a QB, most rushing yards by a QB. And he tied Terrell Davis for only players with 3 rushing TDs in the Super Bowl in NFL history.
I think TD's performance was a little better. Was TD's 3 I think his was against Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Whose was?
Jalen Hurts, if they would have won, though, it would have been hard to say that his performance wasn't better. Like, Jalen Hurts was money.
His performance
out there,
was
bro.
good in the loss.
Yeah.
The
Like,
defense
It was
let him
great in the
down.
loss. That's what I'm saying. Like, the throws that you be like,
So-
I don't know if this nigga can make these throws. He made them.
He made some throws I thought he couldn't make, but then he made some throws. I'm like, these are like that touchdown to A.J. Brown.
That was a good spot.
That was a terrible throw.
It was.
So I don't think so.
That was a
AJ
terrible
Brown
throw.
saved him. On
Yeah,
that
he
one.
saved him on that.
AJ Brown didn't even have to adjust for that shit. He just went.
No,
and
but
got it.
basically, like I said, look, you threw the ball up in a double coverage between A.J. Brown saving you and Juan Thornhill just not knowing what he's supposed to do.
It ain't my fault that your corner.
No,
shitty.
but I'm like, if they play what they supposed to play.
but I
that's a
know they
terrible
shitty
throw.
though.
Yeah.
I know if I put this thing out
Wait,
there,
you know McDuffie ain't shitty though.
McDuffie was the nigga like, man, what the fuck? Turned the wrong way and everything.
But no. If you watch that play, McDuffie played it right. Thornhill didn't. But like that throw though, I didn't think was a great throw. But then he came back with that throw to Dallas Goedert, and I was like,
Yeah, on the
this
sideline.
motherfucker, yeah,
Yeah,
like put it like
I thought the AJ
right
Brown
over
throw
one
was
dude's
nice.
head, and then it throw to Quez Watkins. I thought it was.
Yeah, Watkins dropped that though.
Yeah, he dropped it. I was like, man, I feel like he could have stepped into it, but
That
then
was
I
a good
watched it
spot.
again. I'm like, he kind of put that right on the money.
Watkins jumped for it. He really didn't need to jump for it. If you just angle it and catch it over the shoulder, he would have probably scored.
I don't. It's it's weird. I don't know how they lost because in the second
but they
half,
just
I'm
didn't get no
like,
stops in the second half.
Yeah.
yeah, but they didn't get that many scores either.
They did score.
They scored 10 in the second half.
I mean, Mahomes.
They had 30. No, they didn't. They didn't have 25 at halftime.
They scored 10 points in the second
Dude,
half.
they did not have 25
the
points
end
at
of the score
halftime.
was 35-38.
What was the score in the first half?
They were
14
up
to 24,
10.
right? 14-24, right?
Let me see.
Or was it 2010?
I don't
mean,
think
Because they
I don't
ended up
remember
having to go for
scores.
2
They
to
did
get
have go for
35.
Yeah, they did have to go for 2.
But I mean, in the second half, Mahomes only had 1 incompletion, and that was a
They couldn't
throwaway.
get no stops in the
Yeah.
second half. That's what I'm
So-
saying.
I got my Super Bowl wish. AJ Brown scored. Chiefs won.
Yeah, I mean, watching that game, as soon as I saw them come out of halftime and just march down the field like, nigga, whatever,
They was on a mission.
I was like, oh, these niggas in trouble.
Yeah, they on a
And
mission.
then once they went 3, or I don't know if it was 3 now, but once they punted their first drive of the second
Yeah,
half, I was like,
yeah.
oh, that shit's over.
Yep.
Now, I knew once they kicked the field goal. They kicked the field goal in the second half, and it was 27-21, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, we
See,
getting money.
I thought it was over before then.
I didn't know when we was going to take the lead or how much we was going to beat them by, but I was like, oh, we down 10. We about to dog them out. Damn, I can't even find it.
They
Damn.
tell you right there on the
so-
side. You looking
Oh,
at?
there it is. Yeah,
you
so
just
they
said
scored
it.
11 in the second half.
You just said it. Like you said that it was 27, so that means they went into the half 24.
Yeah. So they had 24 at the half, and they scored 11 in the second half.
Yeah. So
But they only had one punt in the second half. I thought
I don't.
they had that. They had the field goal and they had a punt. Other than that, they were scoring. But they were putting those long ass drives together. It wasn't like
I don't-
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't like that either. I felt like the way Jalen. I know why they tried to do the long drives. Let's eat the clock because you don't want to get Pat Mahomes the ball. But after the first half, the way Jalen Hurts was playing, I thought like, man, they could. If they try to put their foot on the gas, they might can fuck us
I
up.
don't
But-
put that shit on the offense at all. Honestly, though. Like,
But
your
no.
defense
No.
got to go out there and get a fucking stop.
But the thing is, though, if
I do it both ways.
Because he's scoring with them. Like, bro, you can't get me one stop.
Hey, you look, you talking to
all
a
I
guy.
needed.
Yeah,
who
like, can
played-
you get me one stop?
The Chiefs played Peyton Manning and didn't make him. They didn't punt the whole game.
And that's what I mean.
And I'm still like, damn, that sucks. But I know what that defense is. So like,
But this was supposed to be a good defense.
but we knew they were.
I'm like, this is supposed to be a good
Yeah.
defense.
That every good quarterback they played lit them up, and everybody
Yeah.
said it all along. Every
And
time y'all
that's-
play a good quarterback, y'all got lit up.
And that's what Brandon Ayuk said,
Yeah.
that they were
said-
going to expose them because exactly what the Chiefs did with motion is the way to expose the Chiefs. And they showed that. And
Eagles.
the 49ers, the Eagles. And the 49ers are the most motionless team in the league. So it's like, they
He's
knew.
like Brock Purdy wouldn't get hurt. We was gonna whoop you boys.
Yeah.
So,
And Ayuk said, put all your money on the Chiefs.
I didn't think they'd have 0 sacks though. That is.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
That O-line looked fucking amazing.
That was crazy, bro.
That was like,
Like,
Andrew
this
Wiley
nigga got it
was-
back here like,
He was
whatever.
Reddick.
I thought
Hassan
both
Reddick.
O lines played because I
They
don't think
did,
the Chiefs
'cause they-
had a lot of sacks.
They had
either.
one sack, and it was
It
on
wasn't
the
even a
running.
sack.
He
It was when he
running
ran out of bounds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
had
I
one
thought
sack.
both O lines played out of their mind.
It was good, man. I think it was. What do y'all rank this Super Bowl? I think it was one of.
I don't know.
This ain't even.
I thought
better
it was
than the
good,
one against
though.
the
I thought it
Niners
was
to
a
me.
really, really good
It
Super
was a
Bowl.
good game.
I thought it was a really good game.
The Niners one was a good one too.
That's what I'm saying. And then the Niners was good. I rank it so high because the Chiefs was in it, but I would like the New England and Atlanta
Patriots,
one.
Eagles, yeah,
That
that's a
one
good
was
one.
well, New England and the Falcons. I was like, that was high because they were down so much, and you was like,
Yeah. It's
okay,
over.
they scored.
It's over.
Are y'all gonna get something? Okay, they scored. All you need is a field goal. Just keep them at bay.
Yep.
Okay, they scored. Y'all really need something on this drive. It's like, well, shit, y'all going overtime. Y'all about to lose.
Yep.
It's been a lot of good ones. Or what was it? The Bears and Colts.
When
When
Devin
Devin Hester returned the kickoff, they talked about it all year.
Rams and Titans.
Rams and Titans.
1 yard
I
line.
was
1
gonna
yard,
say,
1 yard line.
Rams and Patriots, that was probably the most boringest Super Bowl.
No, Rams and
that
Titans.
shit was. A
Rams put
snooze
up what,
fest.
like 3 points or something like that.
That was a snooze.
No, what did the one with the Broncos? It was a bad one.
No.
But that was
With
at
the
least,
Seahawks, they got whooped. Yeah,
At least
Yeah.
the
I mean, that was a
Seahawks-
blowout.
the
though.
Seahawks kept
It was a
scoring.
The
blowout.
Seahawks made it exciting.
Yeah.
though,
But that
man.
was good to
But
watch.
they
the
was
defense,
smacking,
though.
bro. Yeah.
Like that was
They
good to watch
was
Cam
smacking
Chancellor.
and swarming. I'm like, I ain't never seen this fast defense like this
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
That's when we didn't know that Russ couldn't cook.
Yeah. We gonna find out if Russ can cook this year though.
Wow.
Sean Payton at the
Ain't
helm.
got no
man.
escape.
If
We
he
gonna
can't
find
now,
out.
then Russ can't
Yeah,
cook
this
no
nigga
more.
need to go back to McDonald's if he can.
Or he become a vegan or something
Something,
because he's
yes,
not cooking
yeah.
nothing. It's plant based for him.
For sure.
Everything from the earth. Ain't got.
I'll tell you what though, like if Jalen Hurts play that way next year, I could see them back in at least NFC Championship. There ain't a lot of competition over there on that side of the league.
There's one team.
I mean the Niners.
Yep.
Oh,
The Cowboys maybe.
The
We get our
Kelsey brothers
Niners.
was tearing up, big boy.
Yeah. You know what? That's kind of crazy.
That podcast? That's what you
The
talking about?
podcast and on the field. He held it together till he touched his mama.
Yeah, that's what he said though.
Yeah.
Then in the podcast, that's when they start crying.
Yeah.
He said, "Whoo."
Travis, whoo, they held it down.
That's like Jason Kelsey though. Like you played a Super Bowl. He talked about on a podcast. He was like, "Yeah, man, I didn't want you feeling bad for me, so I was just trying to tell you go celebrate." And then you watch the NFL mic'd up, and he's like, Travis Kelsey's like, good game, and he's feeling bad for his brother. He's like, "Hey
Yeah,
man,
good-
just go celebrate with your team, man."
Good game, big dog.
Yeah.
It was the hardest year of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
I
like,
just
"This
wanted to
has been a
make
great
you
year of my
proud.
life." He's like, "Man, just go celebrate with your team, man. Don't be sad. Just go celebrate with your
He
team."
was cool, and mama.
Yeah.
Then you They cool though. I'm gonna be honest. Like
it's dope.
It's
though.
like the big brother little brother relationship you want. Like Travis, like then the only reason I wear 87 because that's the year you was born. Shit like that. Like you like that's like big brother.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what he said. You know what I'm saying? So things like that, you be like, that's how you want your big brother little brothers.
Yeah,
You know, so
that's kind of like
dope.
Shannon and Sterling. Yeah.
It's crazy though because his moms came out there, and she meets one son. It's like, all right, I'm consoling you and shit. Like it's a sad you lost. Then she meets the other son like a minute later. They like jumping up and down.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that's weird.
Thanksgiving
It
gonna
gotta be like
crazy.
that. Though. It gotta be like that. It gotta
Like,
be
that's
like
how-
that. And then, but like, if you that mom and dad, you like, bro, this is crazy.
That's like the coolest thing.
All
ever,
I do is birth excellence, baby.
Yeah. Both of my boys are Super Bowl winners.
But can you
bro.
imagine like you gotta switch it that quick? Like you play good, y'all. You know y'all be back next year.
You know her
hell of
mama,
a
they mama
game.
crazy.
And then you turn around like 30 seconds. Let's get it.
My nigga.
She's like, ooh, am I mic'd up?
But yeah, speaking of Travis Kelce, he moved into first all time in the playoffs by tight end in receiving yards and touchdowns.
What?
He actually has a whole season's worth with 1,548 yards and 16 touchdowns
That's crazy.
in just the playoffs in his career.
That's crazy.
I can see that. It ain't been like Tony G, Gronk. Probably Gates didn't make the playoffs a lot, did he?
They were out
Jason
early.
Witten.
Yeah.
I can see him being up there. And you probably got like an old guy like Kellen Winslow or something. Because, before they really wasn't passing.
Random
the line.
ass
they were
nigga,
blocking.
bro.
Yeah.
They were blocking.
Well, I'm trying to think like who's an old tight end that was just like out here getting yards like that.
Well,
Before they were running wing T and shit.
the only one I
Yeah.
can think of be Antonio Gates, but they didn't.
They were out of the playoffs early a lot.
Yeah, they first run to Flounders.
I thought Tony G, but the Chiefs really never made the playoffs with him either. They were they were the original first round of Flounders.
That's why he started to claim the Falcons over y'all.
And now he
Yeah.
trying to come get the fuck out of here, Tony.
I think
he
that's
got a
the
Super
most-
Bowl and an NFC Championship with the Falcons and got nothing really with the Chiefs.
Yeah. Nah, don't come back
And then
now.
you want to retire as a Chief. No, he was talking all that shit,
Yeah,
nigga.
they better not let his ass at a parade.
He was there the first one.
Tony was?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
They say battery. Are we good? All right.
Okay. I had a quote from Andy Reid. I don't know if y'all saw this, but after the Super Bowl, he said that when he made it back to Kansas City, he said he went to Pizza 51. Which
I seen it. I heard that.
About
I ain't been there in
Is
years.
that by
Yeah.
UMKC?
It's right across the
I
street from
like that
UMKC.
place.
I ain't been there in years.
It's okay.
Last time I went was with you.
It's okay.
He said he got a mushroom and sausage pizza and a salad just to make my chubbiness feel good.
I saw that.
My nigga. I'm going to have that for lunch tomorrow.
So yeah, that was a good quote. And then we also had newly retired QB Chad Henne. He released the superstition of Pat Mahomes. He said that he has worn the same pair of red underwear every NFL game.
As long as you wash them.
So the commercial is real.
What's
They
that?
made a commercial
Dude didn't
about it.
watch him in the commercial though.
He didn't watch nothing.
Yeah,
long as he
I hope
watching
he watching them. Yeah, he watching them.
He not watching draws or the
Equipment managers?
Equipment managers. Are they watching their
Somebody
draws?
watching.
Yeah,
They're not
somebody's
watching their
watching.
draws. He
Yeah.
watching his draws at home.
Somebody's
No,
watching.
I'm betting they
them
just
draws.
throwing all that shit in like a bin. Like,
They draws too?
I'm probably sure, bro.
Well, you know us men. We don't throw away draws, bro. Till they get bad.
What? I throw away draws. What you talking
They
about?
got to get bad for me. Throw them away. I got to have a hole somewhere. But if the elasticity's still cool, we rocking them.
Shoot, why not?
Okay.
I'll wear him to work.
Huh?
Shoot, I'll wear him to work.
So y'all just get-
you don't
You
got
got
work draws?
wait. You got work draws
got
and
work
regular
draws.
I
draws?
don't. I got.
Bro, what are you
draws.
talking about? Work draws?
Crazy. How do you have a work
Just got
draw?
draws, bro.
How do you have a work draw?
Why do we not talk about this on the regular podcast?
I mean, I got my newer, nicer draws for like a Saturday
You
night.
go on dates? What the
You know, it's something might happen. You know,
For a special occasion?
For your wife?
you got crazy, bro.
Draw?
They got like I pulled these was just for you.
You still got the white joints.
Oh, man.
Hey, we was crazy back in the day wearing white draws.
That was crazy.
I learned a few of those in my day. Yeah, that was not my
Nigga,
finest moments.
nothing of mine is fluorescent at all. Nigga, black, navy, blue, and gray.
Yeah, I do a burgundy.
We had
Hey, would it be nasty if you had brown draws?
That's kind of nasty. Bro. That is kind of nasty.
Nasty
I got problems.
bastard.
I can't still say I got good job.
Hit the comments if you got good
Oh
draws
my
that you wear on Saturday night.
Yeah, man, we was about to get some freaky shit, and I just realized I had on my work drawers. So I said, let me go freshen up.
Hey, so what constitutes as work draws? You got that Prince going on. Your booty hanging out.
Some old regular boxers that I got. You know, the good draws are the boxer briefs.
What? You still wear boxers?
You
man?
wear regular boxers?
Old.
Oh,
regular
nigga, you
boxers.
gotta get those out of here.
Them was the work draws.
I like them
They
briefs.
faded.
Nigga.
Shoot. But yeah.
I rock briefs myself.
Boxer briefs or briefs?
Boxer briefs.
Oh,
Yeah.
like you got them.
Is anybody
He got on
ever,
them fucking wrestling joints, bro.
anybody except for Joe Biden?
You better chill out, bro.
The whitey tighties.
You better chill the fuck out.
No, I don't think I have any boxers.
I don't have not one pair of boxers.
I'm not opposed to them, but I just feel like I've been wearing briefs so long that they feel better.
Yeah, they do.
That's just great.
But you and your
But it just like
work is-
Occasional
Work draws.
boxers, bro.
boxer briefs. That's too TMI. But anyways, moving along.
Nigga got that big ass window.
Boxer briefs kind of confine your meat.
They keep everything straight.
Man,
I think that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, your shit
Oh,
might.
sometimes it be a little too tight.
Your shit might
That
come
mean you
out.
buying your shit too small. Nigga, you need a large. No, that's
Nigga buy
he bought kids.
medium draws.
Oh man, y'all stupid, bro.
And nigga Chris, everything's so tight right here.
Nigga, like, do I wear 30 or 32?
Shannon be like, you got underwear on.
My good ones.
Yeah, moving along.
You shouldn't have told us that.
Hey, man. Say all, express all on this pod, man. You put it all on this pod,
We family.
For sure.
Some things you keep in the
for
household.
the people. But I thought it was weird that new Dolphins defense coordinator Vic Fangio worked with the Eagles offense for the Super Bowl, which is kind of weird.
I like Big Fangio. I told you
I
I
do
wanted
too,
the Chiefs
but
to
like-
pick him up, but
Like, what are you working with the offense to try to expose something with the Chiefs defense? I thought that was weird.
they said he was working with the offense just like as a outside set of eyes. Like, hey, I don't know if y'all knows, but y'all tend to do this on this down and distance and do this here. I
don't
can
know how much
understand
it
that.
worked. I don't know
Get
how
a
much it
fresh
worked.
set of eyes. Say, hey, what do you think about what we doing here? Maybe that's the reason why Jalen Hurts looked the way he did because he ain't look like that all season.
He
Yeah,
played
he played
good
well.
all
He was an
season.
MVP race till he got hurt.
Shit, he ain't look like that. I watched Jalen Hurts.
He looked good until he got hurt.
I mean, he set the record for rushing TDs by a QB.
That ain't shit. You don't play
It's still
QBs
something.
to rush.
Yeah, you do. As
He
long as you
threw
win
good
it,
too.
it don't
though,
matter.
all year.
He was like I said, he made throws that game. I was like, shit. I didn't know he had that in it.
Yeah. That one to Goddard, even though Goddard didn't technically catch it, they reviewed
He
it,
caught it.
Yeah.
but he didn't. He bobbled it,
He caught that.
but that was a nice throw.
Catch now.
Yeah.
I thought the one where he spent around Frank Clark came out to his left and then set his feet back and got that ball. I was like,
That was a good throw.
that's a pro throw right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
He
Like,
That's a
played
throw
well.
right there that
I
like
like
a
the
good
Super Bowl
quarterback.
performance from Jalen Hurts. Man. I thought he played well.
$50 million, break him off.
But the Eagles Super Bowl loss did make teams 0-16 on the season after playing the 49ers.
Are you fucking serious?
That's fucking crazy.
Just saying.
It's one of them stupid ass sports center facts.
That's a good fact.
It sounds like every team that played the 49ers played the Chiefs next. Is that true?
No.
Okay, just checking.
But also, Eric Bieniemy will assume the title of assistant head coach and offensive coordinator with the Washington Commanders.
Because the NFL might be racist.
He copy and pasted from Sports Center. He said, "Assume the title." That sounds too smart for Chris.
Hey, For real?
And he over here like thrilled, giggling and shit. Like, I know what you did. Plagiarism, motherfucker.
I actually typed that myself, but hey, I'll take
God damn.
I'll take the credit. But,
Nah, he had to leave. They said he couldn't
says
get a
he
head coaching job.
Can't get a head coaching job, which is kind of racist. Yeah, you're right.
For sure. Like, because next year, Nagy will get like a consideration for a head coaching job.
Yeah, because that's exactly why Nagy's gonna probably assume the offensive coordinator position to become a head coach again.
Odds-on favorite, I'd say.
Yeah.
Heavy favorite.
But moving along, Colts hired Eagles offensive coordinator Shane Steichen as their new head coach, which is, I mean, he was pretty impressive this season. But Eric Bieniemy has a long list better than his.
Like what else does
5
he have
years.
to do? Like
Yeah,
5 straight years.
yeah.
there's nothing else he can do
Of
to
AFC
show.
championships.
2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
2 MVP quarterbacks.
I'll say this, man. I don't, nobody's in the interview room when he's interviewing, but maybe he's just like, they like, dude, we just like, no, like your ideas are stupid. Like we don't, people
That's
just
true.
seem like, oh, you know what? He's the next best thing, because he's been with Pat Mahomes. I don't believe like that anyway, but I see that there's a pattern. Like if you go, like they hired the Chiefs freaking quarterback coach Mike Kafka before they hired as offensive coordinator in Buffalo. And then he got like consideration for head coaching jobs. But maybe it's just like a thing where they're like, no, dude, like we think you good as an offensive coordinator, like a Vic Fangio type situation. Like, yeah, we gave you a job and it didn't work, and now we realize you're just a great defensive coordinator.
They won't even give him the chance, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
But anyways, I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's just saying some shit where it's like, yeah, nah, that's not going to work for us.
But
And we
still-
just don't know it.
the biggest thing is like, well, Andy's calling the plays, but it's like, it don't matter. You come over to us, you kind of bringing some of Andy plays with you. You know what I mean?
People said that, but I've never heard any owner come out and say that's the reason why he didn't get a job.
Yeah.
Right? And then D'Amico Ryans just got a job.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it can't be all racism. You know what I'm saying? Where's D'Amico Ryans going to the Texans?
Yeah.
I think.
But he also played linebacker there, so that's
Yeah,
like
but I
his
think
alma mater
Airbnb
in a sense.
interviewed there though, like a year or two ago. Before they hired Collins, I think, or maybe after they hired Collins or fired Collins. I think he interviewed there. So now it's hard for me to say like, oh well, they're racist because they just had Lovie Smith and they hired D'Amico Ryans, so they don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
And maybe every team's like that. Maybe there's something going on.
And they
I
had
don't
Romeo
know.
Crennel too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he really do get an interview and they
that
realize
was a
like,
bad
holy
interview.
shit, like it was all Andy Reid, bro.
There's some people that are great at their job, but they can't interview well.
That could be true too.
Yeah.
But track record still has to speak for something.
Yeah,
Even
but
if
if
you
you go
do
in there,
add
if you
a-
go in there asking them questions, it's all kind of lopsided and stuff. I mean, it
But-
plays a part.
I'm not saying that he has no input on the offense or nothing like that. But I think most people know, even when Nagy got his job or when Doug Peterson got his job, like the offense in Kansas City is because of Andy Reid.
Yeah. it
Like
is.
you have a lot of input as an offensive coordinator throughout the week and you get stuff ready. But at the end of the day, if there was like who's responsible for the Kansas City Chiefs offense, most people don't say Andy Reid.
But the thing is, like, you can't get Andy Reid at this point.
No.
So you're getting the next thing closest to
Yeah,
him.
it's like you can't get the Niners coach, so you go get McDaniels
Exactly.
in Miami.
He did great with Tua
Yeah.
before he started getting hurt. Like, made Tua the best quarterback in the league for half the season.
I guess we'll see this year. If he goes to Washington next year and their offense is semi-decent.
With the quarterbacks that they have
like,
there. Yeah.
They trotting out Sam Howell, I think it is.
Yeah, that'll be serious.
We'll see if they give him any serious consideration.
Yeah. And then also, Cardinals hired Eagles defensive coordinator, Jonathan Gannon, as
That
their
dude's
new head coach.
trash.
Is that
So,
That's a
Basically-
guy that
is he
shouldn't get a
related to
job.
Rich?
no,
Oh.
as far as I know. But 3 of the 4 coordinators in the Super Bowl got hired on the new teams. And Spangio, you know his deal. He's not going to get hired by
Who's
another
3 of the 4?
team. They just named him Bieniemy.
Oh, I don't
Gannon,
count
and
Bieniemy. That
Steichen.
was like a damn near demotion to me.
For what?
You got to go from the Chiefs to Washington.
Well, he got more money and a bigger title, and he's gonna when Rivera retires, he's gonna have a chance to
So
be a head
I
coach.
think that's another thing.
That's the whole reason he did it. I feel
I felt like he was
I
gonna
see
stay-
that.
he'll
Like,
have a chance to move up to head
he'll
coach.
already be in house and they're like, all right, we already see what you about.
Yeah.
I felt like that for him staying with the Chiefs.
What?
When Big Red goes, he can just assume
Yeah,
the
but
position.
see, Andy probably ain't leaving no time soon.
Especially
No.
like you.
Ron
might as well-
Rivera might be out there next year. He he had cancer thing going on last year.
Yeah, he had
be
some health
and
issues.
Not saying out of there like gone, up top.
Yeah.
Or down there. I don't know what he been doing.
That's not what you've been doing.
But I'm just saying like not coaching football.
Just because the team's not that good in the Commanders, but Andy can ride this thing out with Pat Mahomes. Like, why not?
He might finish his career with Patrick Mahomes.
Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. He's
Yeah.
not going to
Yeah,
coach
he's gonna
after
finish
that.
his
I don't think
career
so.
with Patrick Mahomes.
But like Eric Bieniemy got a prime opportunity. You go to Washington, and next year if that offense come out like gangbusters, like they're gonna be like, look, I don't care if you don't fuck with niggas, we need that one. like whatever. That's what the team's gonna say. It's gonna be like the Hank Aaron or whatever the fuck. Like,
So I had this thought: if you're Patrick Mahomes, do you play past his contract?
past his 10-year contract.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So if you're playing at an elite level,
Yeah, like
If he runs off 2 more Super Bowls, do you think he has a desire to play after that?
yeah. I think he wants
Like-
to be the best ever. He wants to win a Super Bowl.
if you have sex
More than
Monday
Tom.
and Tuesday, don't you still want sex Friday?
Yeah.
Exactly. Only reason football players stop playing football is because their bodies like, no, we can't no more.
Yeah.
But if they could, they'd keep playing.
I'm just like, he's good, financially and all that.
Nah, it's like when you see a
Hey.
pro basketball player after they retire, they still playing at the LA Fitnesses and shit. Like
Yeah.
that shit's in you.
You think Patrick Mahomes will be the next kind of like Tom Brady, LeBron going into their 40s playing?
As long as
just
he's winning,
depends
and
on-
playing well.
He's 27 and 2 years into his 10-year contract?
It just depends on how, because a lot of Patrick Mahomes is not that he's uber athletic, but that how he can move,
Yeah.
extend the plays, things like that.
And it's also
As you start getting older, that shit's gonna go away. So you're gonna have to
Change your game.
figure it out a little
and
bit
it's
more.
also his
So it's about
partnership
that too.
partnership with Andy Reid. Like they're tied right
Yeah.
now. Like it just works well together. Like
I think
You know.
it'd be more based on like how's he take care. Because Brady was out here eating avocado ice cream and shit
Yeah.
like that.
That's nasty.
Brady made like a lot of changes in order to be able to play till 45.
TB12.
Like, cause he like, yo, my body needs this and this. If Patrick Mahomes is willing to do that, he's from Texas. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat steak, man. Eat
Whataburger,
avocado ice
baby.
cream, Yeah.
so it's like if Andy Reid does retire in a couple years, he's like, hey, I'm done. Like, does Pat decline after that? I mean, we don't know. Not that he'll be
So
a
if
bad
Andy Reid
player.
retires before his contract's out, you just plan for their coach to come in. They gonna ask you though, for sure.
Yeah.
Like they like, hey, this who you thinking about?
He's not going to retire, but I'm just saying, does Pat's play decline a little bit after that if Andy retires? It's possible.
Nah.
It's possible.
Nah, this ain't a Kirk Cousins situation. Some players, it's like you got to put them with a good coach to make them look good, and some players, they got talent. You know the talent when you see it. Like I hate Joe Burrow, but that motherfucker got talent, and I think his
He's
coach
very
is trash.
talented. He's very talented.
And I think Zach Taylor's like one of the worst coaches in the NFL. But Joe Burrow's saving that man's job.
I like Joe Burrow.
Would you wear a Joe Burrow jersey?
Me?
Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling.
Just thought I asked, man.
It's fair. I mean, did you go to a
just
game and wear a
asking,
49ers
man.
jersey?
I did, man.
Oh,
I
okay.
did.
You
Okay.
did what?
I did.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
against the Chiefs. I was praying
Yeah,
they lost.
you wore a Crabtree jersey.
I did, because it was
Yeah.
15. That's why.
But it wasn't his jersey.
That's true.
But
He
you
didn't
put
spend
it
a
on,
dollar
though.
it.
I
He
did.
just spent $1 on it.
You put it on.
Yeah, I was hating heavy that day.
That's
they got
crazy.
the ass whooped
I was about to say,
too.
probably lost that's probably when Jimmy
Who,
G
the
got
49ers?
They lost like 35-0 that
Nah,
game.
man, that was Colin Kaepernick, was it? Or even before Kaepernick?
I don't know who the quarterback was, but I know they lost like 35-0.
We've been
that
kicking
game.
their ass about a decade.
Yeah, it's been a rough one.
It's been a rough one.
We do, man. Every time, last time we went to Arrowhead, Jimmy G tore his ACL that game.
Totally his fault on that
Yeah,
one, though.
seen it right in front of me happen.
You're like, get up.
Poor Jimmy. Yeah.
Get up, Jimmy. Come on.
I ain't gonna say it.
What?
Nothing. It would continue with the sports right now.
We done. That's it.
That's it. We done.
That's all we got.
Go ahead and say it.
It
Fuck
was
it.
long enough. Pause.
All right, end it.
He was about to end it.
No, I wasn't.
I saw you like getting on the mic. Like he's about to do something.
Hands on that motherfucker.
Every guy, y'all know
about
me
to get on that mic and enter. You're just gonna open up a duo song or something.
Nah, go ahead and end it, bro. It's your segment.
But that's it. That's all we got for y'all this week. Tune in next week. Drop a 100 emoji if you stayed in, tuned in for this long. Appreciate you.
Go Chiefs.
Boom.
Out of here.